Hey guys, how you doing? Today we'll be discussing Jamaican home remedies for the common cold or the flu. Now before we get into that, we just need to have a clear understanding about the difference with the common cold and the influenza virus, right? Now, the cold is a viral infectious disease of the upper respiratory system. And symptoms can include coughing, sore throat, runny nose, and sneezing, leaving a headache and a fever very rare, meaning it can happen, but it's not usual, it's not common, right? The flu, on the other hand, is caused by the influenza virus. It is very contagious and can lead to death. Now, we know some most we never hear say somebody dead from the flu, but trust me, guys, it actually happens around the world. It happens, right? So the difference is mainly in the symptoms. So you know that once you're having a headache, which is coming and going, or you're having a high fever, then you know that you have the flu and not the cold, right? Now, for us Jamaicans, most of us don't really want to get into the whole Babylon system. Let's put it that way. Meaning, we're not into the heap of pills and all those things, right? And no manufactured product. So we like to use natural remedies, right? So the first and very most common one is the black coffee and rum. So this is good for the flu, right? Where you might have like loss of energy and the high fever. The caffeine in the coffee is very good of giving you energy, giving you that go, giving you that drive, right? The rum, on the other hand, it warms up the blood, right? So giving you that adrenaline rush. So that is very good for fighting the fever. So it's like you start sweating from the inside out. So it's pushing the fever out, which is very common. So all you need is just some Blue Mountain coffee and a shot of white rum. No cream added because it doesn't really make any sense, the cream with the rum. The sugar, well, you can add some sugar, but I'm pretty sure that the rum is going to fight the sugar, right? Then we have the good old white rum again with some lime. Now you can use lemon because they're basically the same, right? Lime is packed with a lot of vitamin C. Citrus fruits on a whole is great at reducing fever. So when adding it to the white rum again, you know, so you get one instant tonic, one real remedy. Yeah. So we have garlic. And a lot of us like to have garlic tea, which is very good for the cold too. And garlic is even better when it's mixed with some ginger. So you get that good old garlic ginger tea, right? That's a good fighter. We all know about that in Jamaica. So anything at all, whether it's belly ache, headache, backache, any form of ache, upset stomach, anything at all, once you combine the garlic and the ginger, instant remedy. Now we have garlic and honey. Now, this mixture is not only traditional in Jamaica, but it's also traditional worldwide, right? Garlic contains allicin, right, which is high in oxygen and sulfur and other chemicals that give our garlic, its antibacterial and disease fighting properties. So you see that it's very good for many things. Honey, on the other hand, is naturally high in antioxidants, which help in the fight against inflammation in the body. So you know, you see where those two mixtures come in perfect, because if the cold and the flu are viral infections, honey is not only antibacterial, antiviral, but it's also antifungal, right? So when all of that combined, you know that it's a sure fighter right there. Good old homemade soup, right? So most of us like chicken soup, fish tea, vegetable soup, whichever one it is, as long as it's a soup and it has foods and vegetable in it, it is perfect. Because it's perfect for warming the stomach up. You know that when we normally sick, we don't really have the appetite to eat or anything like that, right? So we will tend to have some gas, stomach feeling cold and all those things. So the soup is very important where that is concerned because it helps to warm up the stomach. It's a high source of fluids. So therefore, the dehydration that we might feel, it adds up in comparison to, say, drinking a lot of water, right? And it even makes you feel full. So if you have even 3 tablespoons of soup, you're satisfied in comparison if you're gonna have some rice or potatoes or dumpling or whatever, right? So that's also a perfect Jamaican remedy. The leaf of life. The leaf of life has a few health benefits, right? And it's been used to treat conditions including a chest cold. But you know it's perfect brewed in a tea because we Jamaicans everything is a tea, right? But in addition to a cold or having coughs, it's also good for shorter breath, kidney failures, menstrual cramps for all the ladies, asthma and bronchitis, which makes it, and it's even perfect for calming the nerves. So therefore, when having this tea, it's perfect to have it at bedtime. So you know that when you wake up in the next day, you're gonna wake up with a blast, with a fire, ready for everything, ready to take on the job or whatever that you didn't get to do before. Now this pretty little flower is called Vervain. I've recently learned of this. It's a Jamaican folk remedy. So I haven't gotten much information on this, but I've heard that it is very, very good in not only having the cold and the flu, but other medical conditions. So as soon as I get that information, I will definitely add it to the description, right? Another remedy that I've heard is cedar leaf. So I guess it's a leaf from the cedar tree. And you place that under your sheet or under your mattress, I'm not quite sure. And that is to draw the fever away. So you know that that's good for kids and so forth who can't really manage all these heap of bush and the rum and all those things, right? Then the good old beech, right? So when we have the cold, you know, with the sneezing, we're always stuffy. And we all know that when you go to the beach or even the river, especially the river, the running water, just as much as though the water is running, that's what's going to happen to the cold that is clogged in your head, like what we would say. It will run it out. So normally when you take a big dive, your nose will start to run and it start to clear up. So that's typical our beliefs, and it has been proven to work even for myself. Then we have the Wicks, old traditional Wicks, which is good for the chest colds, the mint in it and the eucalyptus oil in it. It helps to free up the nose where sneezing and stuffiness is concerned. Okay? That's also an inhaler, which is still good for clearing up the nose. Right? So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell for more videos. Okay? I'm your girl. See you next time.